And welcome. Oh, we've lost sound again. Oh, that's bad. How is everyone? Oh, we got it back. And the gameplay volume down. Welcome everyone, Panda here, and here has been a while, so apologies if there's any technical difficulties. Just let me know. It has been rather busy lately, so we've been a bit behind on streaming and doing videos as we were just readjusting to some other in real life work. And we are currently still looking for a new studio, so unfortunately, as you can see behind me, still the old studio. We are on the hunt for a new studio at the moment. Turns out moving house and studio is quite tricky, because even when you find somewhere, there's like a million people competing for it at the same time. It's like an MMO of house hunting. Easier to get a house in this game than it is. I'm just going to quickly post something. Please hold on, I just realized. So, since we've last streamed, a whole new social network has appeared. And a pretty post to it on the PC. You have to do it on your phone. So, just heads up, I know on the end title card of our streams and YouTube videos, like, check us out, follow us on these websites. We are on Threads as well. I just haven't added that in. I need to go and edit that video and render it with Threads in the title. We are still working on trying to get Mastodon to work, but it's awkward.
Now,
Mastodon is awkward to get onto.
The Elden Tree is impressively tall. Equally
I'm going to post this. So what we're doing today, we are trying to get the Grahtwood Adventurer achievement. We probably won't get it in this stream because there's a lot to do.
So, how would one get up there to meet with him?
A trunk has 3 landings.
But yeah, that's the idea. So basically, if you're new to Elder Scrolls Online, it's an MMO. And lots of different zones and lots of different achievements give you different rewards. So like some of the achievements in this game, you just get like some different coloring that you can paint your like choose what color your armor or your outfits are. But other ones give you a little bit more. There's some in here, and what I'm after, Grahtwood Adventure, gives you a whole house. Now you still have to buy the house with gold, and if you're rolling in the real money, you could splash out some real money and just buy the house straight away. But where's the fun in that when you can achieve it with an achievement? So what we're going to do, we're going to be working this probably in multiple streams of this. We'll see how it goes. We're just going to try and do everything we can in Grahtwood. So basically, if I show you now on the zone guide, the Grahtwood Adventurer here is the achievement we need to get to be able to get this new house. We're going to save up some more gold, but I've got quite a bit of gold saved up already. And to get this achievement, we have to complete 38 unique quests in Grahtwood. And as you can see, we've done 5 ones. I've not touched the main story. I wanted to leave that for the stream, but we've got to find and complete these other quests. I think I've just been doing so small. Now I've left this special carnival quest to do first today because I clicked on it and went, this could be an interesting one. So we'll have to see how that goes. I'm playing on the Xbox Series X. If you have a Series X, S, or an Xbox One and have the Elder Scrolls Online, you feel free to come and join me. If you just put in the chat on here or the chat in game and just give me maybe a whisper or a shout out on there, I'll invite you into a group and you can just tag along. I think it was up to 12 people. I could be incorrect. Someone else, if you know how many people you can have in a group, but I know it's definitely at least 12 because that's how many you can have for a trial. So, which are like the raids in this game. So let's get to it. Any technical issues, like I said at the beginning of the stream, just give me a shout out in chat and I will try and fix them. It has been a little while. Oh, let's get there. I should probably say who my character is because it's been a while since we streamed the Elder Scrolls Online. So I'll just quickly through the character details just for people who like more technical things. Oh, hey Cap, KGP, and Meggie.Pop. You're having a good morning. We are a Dark Elf. We are the Warden class. Warden class is one of my favourite classes. If you see a bear following us around, that is why, because the bear is part of this class. And we're part of the Ebonheart pack. And my voice is going already, shows I haven't streamed in a while. Okay, hopefully my voice will come back. And yeah, there you go, Ebonheart pack. Let's go. And I'm currently champion level 1069. Oh yeah, my character is Lufna Brefni. That's their name. And currently I have my pony out, and Ember is my companion. And in one of the recent patches updates, for your mount, you can actually set it to random. So every time we get onto our mount, it's going to be something random. So I have no idea what it's going to be. Oh, here we go. We've got our fox. And Ember's on a horse. I'm going to do this carnival conundrum. I'm going to get myself comfortable. I'm going to adjust this mic slightly so it's not in my way. Hopefully you can all hear me alright and I can see the screen a little bit better now. We're doing Carnival Conundrum first. So we're going to talk to Vindra the Magnificent, talk to the Bug Wrangler Corner, and talk to Storyteller Nora. And I apologize in advance if I butcher any names. Need more or less gameplay audio, just let me know as well. Okay, here we go. Should be around about here. Where are we? Yeah, yes. Let's go left to right. Okay. The Bug Wrangler.
Look at them. Limbs so sluggish and carapaces dreadfully dull. When you've raised the shocks since they were pupae, it gnaws at your heart to see them so listless.
And before we carry on, I will keep my voice off or down to a minimum when we've got these talking parts, because I know some people might not be able to see the writing as much, or might be watching in a way where they're trying to listen to the dialogue. So I will be quiet for the dialogue bits. Also, I just want to give a big shout out to our Patreons and Twitch subscribers. I really appreciate the support. I know the last month we haven't had as much content, but I've been still posting some stuff on the Patreon and trying to get some YouTube videos out. We are working on quite a few more YouTube videos at the moment. I will be doing some more streams as we are currently on summer holidays from our other line of work. So anyway, let's carry on. I just wanted to give you a big thanks for everyone.
They're having trouble managing the local grass. So I've put them on an all-hay diet. And the climate. It's more humid than they're used to in Somerset. If I didn't know any better, I'd say they were homesick. When they were younger, I'd grind mudcrab eyes into paste and give it to them as a treat. I think it would raise their spirits again. But nobody sells mudcrab eyes. And I can't leave my shocks to fade away while I scour the coasts. I would forever be in your debt, my friend. A dozen would be enough to go around if you wouldn't mind. And I won't mind if they're a little mashed when I get them. Saves me some work.
Okay, a little bit of a grim quest to start with. Okay. Right, let's go and talk to the other two people and then we can figure out everything we've got to do for them.
I'm sorry, but I have nothing to say. That is my problem. I literally have nothing to say to these people. All my stories about the amazing deeds of long-dead high elves. The first rule of my profession is to know your audience, and Grahtwood is not a place to tell such tales.
Also, I just realized I need to read out the parts that my character is saying because my character is silent. What tales did you plan to tell?
I plan to seek out wood elf stories in taverns and libraries, but since we arrived, I've heard of countless troubles in Grahtwood. The worm cult, pirates, wood elf rebels. It's all the same. I'd rather keep to the safety of the carnival.
If you can't leave, how will we find any stories?
The wood elves rarely write their stories down. But I heard Scholar Glorolan in the Elden Root Mages Guild is the one to ask. If you're headed that way, would you mind asking for a book? It could be written in Old Akaviri for all I care. Anything would help.
I'll see what I can find in Elden Root. Okay. You're doing all these quests in a second. We're just gonna talk to everyone so we know what we're doing. Okay.
I hope you didn't travel from far away just to see Vendare the Magnificent. I am not performing at present. My magic cannot function safely in front of a crowd. The, stars are out of alignment.
Arundel said I should speak with you about your problem.
Oh, did she? Did she also tell you how she promised that would make 10 times our normal take by coming to this godforsaken backwater? Did she mention how she said shipping my supplies wouldn't be an issue?
Having issues with shipping your supplies?
The shipping was fine. It's the delivery where it fell apart. My belongings arrived at the docks of Haven without incident. But due to the recent problems in the city, no one has any idea when deliveries will resume.
So your supplies are sitting on the docks of Haven?
As far as I'm aware, yes. They're in the nicest looking trunk on the dock. I had it touched up by a painter in Matisen, you know. But with the pirate attack, who knows when Haven will be stable enough to deliver their backlog of shipments.
What if I retrieved your trunk?
I couldn't ask you to lug that heavy monstrosity all the way here. It's triple reinforced steel with an inch-thick lead interior. Discourages my competition from snooping. I just need the supplies inside, if you wouldn't mind, of course.
I don't mind. I'll retrieve your supplies. Okay, right. We've got to aid the carnival performers. So retrieve magical supplies from Haven. Collect mud crab eyes. And talk to Scholar Dolorin. Now, all these quests. Okay. We have one in here. One down here. One here. Let's get the worst one done first. Okay. So Grahtwood's one of these places where I've travelled through quite a bit. I never really stopped to do the adventures here. I think there's always just been other stuff to do. Ooh.
I'm gonna show off.
Oh, good. Ding! Let me just double check. I think we still have... Yes, EO Plus is still active because it's on the free trial. Still active today, so... Get some resources as well while I'm out of it. We'll look for mud crab.
Stop! Before you enter this
Here we go.
village, you'll learn.
More. There's a lot of seagulls here. Right, that was that one done. Head to our next location, which should be the retrieve magical supplies from Haven. Yeah. Hopefully we get around here. I wish there was a mini map.
I love harvesting runestones.
There we go that way. Let's have a quick peek around here. Is there a way up? Nope. Oh, here we go. Go around. Well, let's get rid of these while we're here. Drop a pen. And they didn't drop anything. Watch out for these plants. There's some plants here that literally will grab you with its weird tongue thing. Most unpleasant. Everyone's angry in this town. Retrieve magical supplies from Haven. Where's my... It is on the docks. Right that against it. here somewhere. So most towns you go to are quite friendly and peaceful, but there seems to be some type of chaos going on right around here. Here we go. Brief magical supplies from Haven. Boom, done. Right. Now we are going to the middle, so let's just go to this way shrine. Way shrine, then we can teleport up to the top. Oh, come on. Push my luck there. Teleport here into this massive tree. Now we're at Elden Root. Going in here somewhere. So all the quests we want to do are going to be like these blacked out markers you can see on the compass. Not the blue ones. The blue ones are just daily, so they don't count. Going into here. To the upper level.
Say, you're the one who exposed that swindler and Darway, aren't you? Alien.
Oh, I've got to go up
my
again.
arse.
Okay. Okay, it's showing both there and there. It's the other one, I think. I don't know why it's pointing down there. Ah, that's for the other ones to go and back to the car, but we want to talk to Galarin. Mages Guild. If you just join us, I am Panda, and we're working on our journey to become a Grahtwood Adventurer for the achievement, so I can get the house. And if you play Elder Scrolls Online on the Xbox One family, Xbox One, Xbox Series S or X, please feel free to come and join in. We're on the European servers as well. I think they are downstairs. There they are.
Yes, how can I help?
Just give us a shout out in chat or in the Elder Scrolls Online chat. I'm looking for a book on Wood Elf folklore.
My people mostly leave such matters to our spinners to share, rather than writing it down. I'll have something, but I can't imagine you'd want an Akaviri spy's writings on our heritage. A cultural infiltration document. Complete garbage.
So if you give us a shout out in the chat in game, I can invite you to group. I'll show you in a second. I can chat in because I know sometimes people don't use the text chat very often.
Really? You read Akaviri? Well, no matter. You're welcome to it. Let me see, I'll have a copy around here somewhere.
Because
A moment, please.
the reason the game's called Tamriel Unlimited these days is because they've balanced it out so people of different levels can all read together and the quests aren't level based. That's quite handy. Right, okay, so if anyone else is interested in joining on the Xbox, if you want to join chat in the chat, you can press, actually it's best probably to go for 3 lines, go for social, text chat,
I hope you find it as amusing as I did.
and find particular people, but if you just go to text chat, as long as you're in Grahtwood area, I'd go zone. If anyone knows how to chat to a particular person, you can whisper, but you need to find the person and type in there, and then just type in I'd like to join, or if you are ready to join now, just let me know in the Twitch chat and I can meet you at this shrine, Elden Root Way Shrine, which is in the middle of Grahtwood. Probably the easiest place. But you want to get to Grahtwood first. If you're not sure how to get to Grahtwood, whatever zone you are in, you want to pull up, you want to go to a Way Shrine. I'll show you now. I'll see if there's a quicker way actually. Social. Let me see if I can just invite the group. Social group. Yeah, invite player. Here we go. Or you could just post your gamer tag in the Twitch chat, and I'll just invite you that way. So if your gamer tag is the same as your Twitch name, you send that one. I think Cappy, we have played together before, so I think if I remember right, it's the same. It might be without the 1, 2, 3 if I remember right. If I go social, group, invite player. I don't know if Elder Scrolls Online is casing. It says CapJP is already in a group, you cannot extend a group invitation. Right, if you're already in a group, which happens sometimes when I play with my guild, sometimes we're in a group and we forget to leave, you need to go to 3 lines, social, group, and then you want to go down to the option that says leave group. Sometimes if you've been playing with someone else on a different day, like when I play with my guild on a Sunday evening, sometimes if you're in a group and you come to play like on a different day and they're not online, you suddenly remember, oh yeah. It doesn't kick you out of the group automatically when you finish playing. Right, we're gonna learn all these things for the carnival now. So ESO can be a little bit funny about doing quests with other people, but I think with this, as long as people are tagging along by the side, they'll get to come around and get some experience points and stuff. So, and like anytime I do a quest, I will just share the quest with the group. And once you're in a group as well, you can just fast travel to another player, which I will show that as well when anyone needs it. So, like I said, we like a nice, friendly channel here. So any help or advice is always welcome. Always want to welcome people to different games. No matter how much experience you got, you're new to something, everyone's welcome. So. Right, let's
Good
talk
luck finding the mud crab eyes. Only if you have the time. I realize it's not the most glamorous request. Would you look at that? Just the smell of the thing seems to have perked them up.
Grim.
I'll see if I can use them to motivate my little friends.
Okay, goodbye. Right. That's one. Happy? Okay, and then we've got this person.
Do you have them? You have them, don't you? Oh, I shouldn't get my hopes up. They fell in the sea, didn't they? I knew it. I have the worst luck.
Here, I have your supplies.
Wonderful. That's everything I need. Once Haven gets its act together, they can deliver an empty trunk. You're welcome to stay for the show. Sit wherever you like.
I might see a show.
You won't regret it. Unless you hate stage performances. Then you'll regret it. But hopefully you'll enjoy it.
We'll see. Okay. 2 performers happy with the 3rd performer. I know. Should have taken a document there. Oopsie. Get back we go. Let's go and drop this document off. For some reason I had all the things sorted. Right, let's head back to
I love cities.
the Elden Root.
They have a kind of rhythm to them, and it's just a matter of learning the steps.
Need any more help, Cap, JGP, with joining in? Just let us know.
All this way.
We can go through some of those menus again, if needs be. Okay, we are gonna have... Yeah. Ah, they're through a different door. Open a door that big. Brr. Hey. Totally forgot to pick up the document. Brr. Let me pick it up. Yep. Book is written entirely in Catherine, reportedly about the heritage of the wood elf. Now I've got to return to storytelling. Right.
Doubt if you will. My sister does not lie. I might go there to see for myself.
Easy to get lost in a place like this. I think that's one of my favorite parts
Okay.
about cities.
I think once you get to know an area, you don't really need the map as much. Mini map would be nice. Like some of the areas I really like Northern elsewhere and stuff. You know the layout pretty well. So.
Ah, I didn't know. This one remembers.
Hey, here we go.
What do you have there? A book?
Here, I found you a book on wood elf heritage.
This book? It's written in Akaviri.
You said that was fine.
This is wonderful. Nobody here will be able to find the source of my stories if they're written in another language. My Akaviri is a bit stale, but I think I can manage. You're welcome to stay for my performance.
I might stay and listen. Oh, Mr. Well, oh, yeah.
Would you look at that line? We're drawing more people than in Auradon.
What will you do now?
We'll perform our hearts out. The Wood Elves will see there's more to the Somerset Isles than stuffy politicians. Return any time you wish. If there's enough call for it, we may have new performances to share.
Ooh. Okay, I think there might be a performance. I'm gonna just wait for this ad to finish, which is in 20 seconds. But like I said, we've got a bunch of new videos we're working on our YouTube video. We have just posted one yesterday. We're ranking wave 4 of Mario Kart tracks in the booster pack, booster course pass. I'm currently working on ranking wave 5 tracks, but I like to make sure I play tracks quite a few times so I can definitely decide my ranking of those tracks. We've got a few other videos. Actually, I've recorded some footage and written some notes, written the script already. I just got to record the audio and put it all together for other videos. So keep posting that. It's like a preview, first impression style video. We've got some other things I'm working on at the moment as well. And like I said, we'll try and do some more streams. The times and days of the streams may vary in the next couple of weeks, because like I said, if you've been listening or previously following what's going on and why it's been a bit quiet lately, we just swapped. So this is one of our things we do work-wise, but we do another job to help fund our streams as well, and I just swapped to a new job, so that took up more time as well. That's why I'm currently on holidays from that job at the minute. And also we're looking for somewhere to move, somewhere quieter. and a bit bigger as well, so we've got more room for studio space. So just that's a little bit behind the scenes what's going on here. So once we've moved and all settled in, it should be easier to do more videos and to stream easier as well. And we'll have everything set up in a way that you could just hop on and stream. So keep posted for that. And like you said, you can follow us on our Patreon and our social network sites as well. Here we go, complete quest. Let's see. We get to watch this carnival now. We just sit.
This performance is dedicated to someone in the crowd who helped the show go on.
That's me.
I don't want to embarrass them, but they know who they are. And now, I'd like everyone to meet my assistant, Sulamir. Come on out. Sulamir, say hello to the crowd.
To these bumpkins, I'd rather eat grass.
What an awful thing to say here in Grahtwood. But perhaps there's a way we can accommodate you.
What are you doing? No!
That's better, isn't it? You know, I think he's less stubborn this way. All right, I suppose we've had our fun. Time to restore my assistant. Sulamir, return to your true nature.
You fool! You foiled my plans and revealed my true form to everyone in this wretched land.
Sulamir, you were a Jamora all along. I won't allow you to harm these fine people.
You think you can stop me?
No! Release me!
And now for the rest of you.
You forgot one thing, foul creature.
What might that be, mortal?
The people of Grahtwood are closely tied to the forest itself, and you cannot withstand the might of the Green Pact.
This can't be happening. The Green Pact isn't real.
It's real enough to kick you back into the pit from which you crawled. Everyone, bind your will to mine. Together we can banish him.
No, not back to oblivion.
With your help, we've banished the foul Jamora. Behold the might of the Green Pact. I hope everyone enjoyed the show.
Thank you. Well, there you go. Yeah, sure. Right, let's move on to our next quest. Like I said, I got to do all the quests here, so we're just gonna run around. If we see a quest icon, we will take it.
Oh,
I think there was a few quests down here. Someone else down here had a quest. Oh, because I've gone the wrong way. Where was that quest giver I saw? We're on the way to Elden Root. I saw someone.
Cities can be just
There we
as
go.
fickle as people, but just as beautiful too.
The Dread Lady's Lair.
Yes, my vision
I am
dreams
Lyram,
speaks
and
true.
Demora outcast,
You
who sometimes
are the
takes
one
an
my
interest in
mistress seeks.
insignificant things. Perhaps we have met, perhaps not. I find it hard to tell the difference between individuals where you mortals are concerned. Regardless, there exists a sect dedicated to advancing the agenda of the Prince of Destruction and the ambitious Merhers Dagon. I have decided to look into their activities, but certain obstacles have been thrown in my path that require mortals' touch. The magic I have infused within these words will, as you reach the end of the message, mark a location upon your map. Meet me there now, little mortal. Lyram commands it. My messenger has secured a cart to take you to the destination. Now that I care, but the fate of the world may depend on what you do next. Go to the location shown on the map. Mission. Where are we? Okay, I get confused when these quests send you somewhere else, but let's roll with it. Was this one of these weird quests where it's just to send you somewhere else? Yeah, it didn't pick up a quest thing. Okay, let's head back. Let's choose another one. That was a bit of a weird one. We can check our journal to see if it was a Grahtwood quest or not. So if you go to journal and quest, and then we head down to Grahtwood. No, we haven't got anything in Grahtwood, so that's how you check to see if it was a Grahtwood. I think sometimes there's just quests that are trying to lure you to somewhere else. Let's have a keep looking. We can start on the main story ones. Any side ones will do it as we go.
Unacceptable. If this is what Queen Irene thinks of us, we should go back to elsewhere.
What do you mean?
When we joined the Dominion, Queen Irene promised to build us an embassy worthy of our stature. Today, these wagons are our embassy. I went to petition King Camoran Erdan for aid, but the lines in his throne room, they were endless. I suppose I could try tomorrow.
I could bring a message to the king.
Truly? Here, this letter outlines our grievances. If you would bring it to the king, we would be in your debt. Unless you wish to help pull termites from our embassy.
I deliver the letter.
To go back on one's word is a serious thing. If Queen Irene cannot construct an embassy, how can she build the Dominion?
Why don't you build your own embassy?
We can do this, of course, but this is about Queen Irene's word. If she cannot get her people to aid us with a simple building, how can we trust them to support us on the field of battle?
So we wait and we
So
see.
wait, and we see.
Oh, sorry, that was their bit. Goodbye.
Why not
Okay, we've got to
there with them?
go to King Amaroro. Where is he? He's in Elden Root.
Yes, are we going to race?
Door is up here somewhere.
How can I help?
Hey, there. Through the door? No. Go up. Little door this time. To the front room. That's what I should do. Okay, after this, what we're going to do. Okay, after this quest, we're going to go to Craglaw quickly. Pick up the event daily quest. Because if you level up while you've got that daily quest, you can get some tickets. So I just want to make sure I've got that. I should have picked that up first thing. Never mind, but I can show you where that is as well. Right, let's talk to the king.
Oh, good. You have a letter for me. I never tire of the things. You're certainly missing the meek spinelessness of a Dominion courier. You know the letter's contents, don't you? Why not tell me? And spare my eyes the strain.
The Khajiit seem unhappy about their lack of an embassy.
Unhappy? Well, that's one way to put it. More livid, I'd say. The problem is Queen Irene's promise of help. From what I've seen, she's not the type to shirk commitments. Yet almost a year later, and no Khajiit embassy.
What has caused the delay?
Good question. You wish to serve the Camoran throne? You can start by asking Prince Naaman why his people aren't fulfilling their promises. He's the one who seems to have the entire Elden Tree lodged up his flue. I can say that. I'm the king.
Goodbye. Now we're going to talk to the prince. He's over here. Conveniently nearby.
Yes? Quickly now. Don't leave your mouth to hang agape.
King Camoran. Arandan says there are some problems with the Khajiit embassy.
That again? My sister, Queen Irene, foolishly committed to build the Khajiit an embassy months ago. Everything was to be handled through Ambassador Tarinwe at the Ultima Embassy.
Why has it been delayed?
Ask a stonemason. I have to prepare for the ratification ceremony before Queen Irene's arrival. I can't be troubled with such minor issues. If you care to pursue the matter, speak with Ambassador Tarinwe at the Ultima Embassy.
Goodbye. Right, let's go to this embassy then. Where is it? Oh, it's here. We'll go to the... no, let's quickly go to Craglor, pick up the event quest, and then we'll hop straight back here. And that way, if we've leveled up, at least that way.
You're not one for waiting in lines, are you?
We got the event quest done as well at the same time. 2 for 1. Ooh. You just join us, I'm Panda, and if you'd like to join in, just let me know. We're on the Xbox version of ESO, on the European servers. We are on our journey to become a Grahtwood Adventurer. We're gonna quickly hop to Craglor for 1 minute, just to grab something. Grab the event quest. Super speedy, because I know where exactly where it is.
I'm not sure.
Yep, skip all that, we know. Quick pray. Okay.
Zenithar's great.
So for the event quest, we've either got gain a level or earn a champion point, earn an antiquity or treasure chest, or trade with guild traders. I think while we're doing this Grahtwood thing, we might gain a level.
I have a standing order with those strange warriors at the
And we go back to
Sword
Grahtwood.
School. Someone usually comes to pick it up, but they haven't shown up this month.
And the adventure continues. Journal quest. Grahtwood. Aura of the Queen. Queen is out and down out here. Go outside. Good. Go around here somewhere. We're in this house.
Come out! Come out and talk to us.
Yeah, I don't know what all those people are doing. That's the Khajiit there, the ones from the embassy. Looks like they're upstairs. There we go.
I suppose a wanderer like you wouldn't know what busy looks like. I will demonstrate. Feel free to observe, quietly and from a distance.
Prince Naemon said I should speak with you.
Oh, forgive my manners. There's so much to do in preparing for Queen Irene's ratification ceremony. Tempers fray, as I'm sure you can understand. But if Prince Naemon sent you, it must be important. What can I do for you?
Why isn't the Khajiit embassy constructed yet?
Why would Prince Naemon care about that? If they are too lazy to build their own embassy, can't they afford an inn?
Prince Naemon says it was your responsibility.
Well, of course, I ordered it done. I hired some wood elves to excavate the stone and set aside supplies for Khajiit to use. It isn't my fault if the locals couldn't do their jobs.
Where are the supplies?
Check our storeroom. The Khajiit didn't even bother to pick up the supplies. In the meantime, I'm off to locate Prince Naemon. If he didn't send you here with his blessing, I'll see you face Dominion justice.
Ooh. Hungry or what? Investigate the storeroom.
We'll see what Prince Naaman thinks of your impertinent questions.
The storeroom. I have a suspicion. Storeroom. Oh. Man standing in front of the storeroom.
That's far enough.
Like
The
Juggernaut.
storeroom is off limits. Ambassador Tarin weighs orders.
Ambassador Tarin sent me to inspect the storeroom.
She did? That's different then. Show me her orders and I'll stand aside.
Didn't give me any orders.
Then I can't let you inside. Her instructions were very specific. No one gets in without her written permission. I'm to remain at my post until relieved. Except in an emergency, of course.
Kind of emergency.
The Khajiits could riot. That would be bad. Very bad. Or a fire, of course. But the chances of that happening are slim.
Let's intimidate. If you don't step aside, you're going to have an emergency.
What? Did you hear that? I could have sworn it was my captain calling me away.
Yep. You go and talk to your captain. Okay, right, we're in the storehouse now. Let's investigate. The blankets inside this crate are full of holes and the tools are broken. All of the supplies inside are worthless. Goodbye. Food sack. The food sack is full of rotten meat, old bones, and spoiled grain. There's nothing edible inside. Goodbye. Okay, return to the Altmere Embassy.
Where is the guard? And what are you doing here? I'd expected you would solve problems at the embassy, not cause them. Do you realize what's happening out here? Oh, never mind. Explain what you were doing in that storeroom.
Ambassador Taraween told me to search the store.
Why would she do that? Oh, never mind. Well, what did you find?
The supplies reserved for the Khajiit are useless.
Typical bureaucratic corruption. I expected better of the ambassador. No matter. Supplies can be replaced. What about the Khajiit embassy? Did she say why construction hasn't begun?
She said she had had a local work crew to collect stone from the nearby ruins.
What do you mean, collect stone? That should have happened months ago. They should be ready to build it. I'll talk to the ambassador myself. Put the fear of the Dominion into her.
The ambassador said she was heading to look for you.
I'm surprised we didn't pass each other on the road. Get to those ruins and find that work crew. I want to know why they haven't done their jobs. I won't have Queen Iren's word impugned by someone else's incompetence.
Goodbye. Right, we need to go to the ancient ruins now. How far away are they? Oh, not too far. Ancient ruins. Anyone with a blue name above their head is a real life player. Ancient ruins. Oh. Go water while we're here. Oh. Go. Wood elf worker. The multiple cuts on this wood elf's body appear to have come from an axe. His hands are calloused? I don't even know what that means. And he wears the simple clothing of a tradesman. Burnal. Broken car. Investigate. I feel like we're playing a detective game now. The surface of this car is covered in a layer of fine dust. It appears to have been hacked apart. Goodbye. Oh, who is this? That's a rat.
Saw you standing over the body of a dead wood elf. Nearly put an arrow in your throat. Good thing I recognize you.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
Azerith, Bindask Ranger. We work directly for King Camoran Eredon. Saw you earlier in the throne room. The king had his suspicions about the missing work crew and asked me to look into it. Seems we both have a stake in this.
No worries, Meggie.Pop. Welcome back. We're just investigating a crime. Found a dead body on the floor, a tradesman, and a broken car. How much do you know about what's going on?
I know enough. Khajiit owed an embassy. They're angry the High Elves are dragging their feet to build it. Seemed like politics until a dozen stonemasons vanished without a trace. The king sent me to find out why.
Why did the king send you?
Before the Dominion, King Commodore and Eridan nearly lost a civil war. I came to see if the missing stonemasons were targeted by the Blacksap rebellion. But Blacksap would have displayed the bodies, not left them as food for Horvor.
Then who did this?
The king suspects Ambassador Tarinway has been up to no good. Little things, some of her associations. But he can't accuse his allies of undermining the whole alliance. So he sent me to deal with it.
Deal with it? How?
Ambassador Tarinway used criminals to smuggle supplies. Never directly, but enough for us to notice. I'm not saying she had these stonemasons killed, but I'd like to ask her myself. Problem is, there's nothing we can do while she's in the Altmer embassy.
That's a little bit strange. Any particular bonuses not working? Haven't changed any settings. Usually all that sort of thing is on Twitch's side. There's a specific bonus that isn't working that should be working. Like I said, it's been a while since I've streamed, but everything should be set up alright. Mysterious. I'll have to have a look into it afterwards, but like I said, now the whole green box. The green? No, the whole green box? What's the green box? Well, you've got me intrigued now. What is? Ambassador Tarween left the Altmer embassy earlier, after I questioned her.
If she left the embassy, she knows someone's onto her. She'll go to ground, try to flee. Have someone smuggle her out of Grahtwood. We should probably stop her. Meet me by the middens at the base of the Elven Tree. I'll be there shortly.
Are you using Twitch on your phone? I know the phone versions always seem to have issues. Or on the PC. But yeah, most of the things like bonuses like maybe it's the phone. I don't know why they just don't fix Twitch phone app for some reason. Because any of the other bonuses, like everything else, is run by Twitch's side. Like there's not much in my control for that. It's not like a setting for me. Other things, maybe other apps are down to me, but everything should be working alright. Alright, I'll meet you there. Okay, how far away is this person from me? Okay, don't get beside this tree, please. If you can go across this tree,
let's ride.
Why not? Let's risk it. Out of curiosity. I guess they're windows. I think I was any quicker going this way. I just wanted to see if I could. Okay, it should be here somewhere. Where are you? Oh, here we go. Oh, there's a chest. Ah, no. That was okay. Oh, but that's my daily done. Okay. Oh, when I finish the stream, I'll have to go back to Craglaw and get my tickets.
They call this place the Middens because it's where all the refuse ends up. We clear them out now and again, but they always come back. Necessary evil, I'm told.
Are you saying Ambassador Tarween is inside? Goodbye. Oh no. Oh, damn. I read both lines. Sorry. Are you certain Ambassador Tywin is inside?
Spoke with someone I trust. She's definitely here. We should get moving. We're not far behind her.
What's the plan if we find her?
Capture her, bring her in for questioning. Find proof she's behind this so Prince Naaman doesn't explode with outrage. Never thought I'd hunt a high elf ambassador.
Well, something new every day. What can we expect to find in the Midden?
Smugglers, skooma addicts, and more than a few criminals. They keep to themselves, but sometimes they band together to repel outsiders. Kind of like a filthier version of the Dominion.
I don't know what skooma is. I'm guessing it's a drug, by the sense of it. How do you recommend we proceed?
Our goal is to find Ambassador Tarinway before she buys passage out of Grahtwood. Staying in the shadows, avoiding unnecessary conflict. That's what I'd do. But there's a lot of ground to search. I'll follow your lead.
Goodbye. Let's go in here then. The Wood Elves' practice of throwing all garbage out the windows fall at the roots of their tree houses, regarded by our folk as revolting and unsanitary. I'm playing on a Series X, so I don't get a chance to finish reading. Right. 3 areas to check. Do one at a time. Okay, so there's a good chance whoever we're after is in that lower bit, so let's just follow the path around. Okay.
Won't you take pity on me?
So far, no one's trying to attack me. Usually when you go in like a dungeon thing. Okay, no worries, if you manage to get in, maybe there's a server issue or something. Usually it's an issue you may want to check like it's up to date or just restart your Xbox. I know that it can be a pain. I know some people have had trouble logging into the game. This week some people in the guild said they had issues in the week. So. I see you down there living amid the refuse that falls from the Elden Tree. You think you're invisible? Or that you're helpless? Or that you just aren't worth anything to anyone? My voice today, sorry. What happens on your holiday? You don't talk much and then suddenly you have to talk. Your voice is like, oh wait a minute, this is what talking's like. My friends, don't wallow in filth and obscurity when you can revel in the light. Wait, a little ambition, a little toil and a little blood is all that it will take for you to rise up out of the muck and become known to be someone who is counted. With our fair city of Eldenroot now the capital of the Aldemirian Dominion, we will draw people from all over Tamriel. They will marvel at the Elden Tree and walk in the shadows of Valenwood and bathe in the great river to the heart's content. And then they will grow bored. That, my friends, is where you come in. Make no mistake, the Dominion is at war, and tales of strife and heroism have reached us even here, deep in Valenwood? Yeah, Valenwood. But those who come to our city will be eager to see valor with their own eye. That is why Eldenroot is going to start its own gladiatorial arena. We'll show our visitors that the heart of Valenwood is a warrior's heart. Do you have a warrior's heart? Do you want to hear the cheers of the crowds? Do you want to eat the best food, sleep in the best beds, and never have to hide your face in the middens again? Well, come up into the light and join the Eldenroot's own gladiator team. See Mingland Sharptongue in the Elden Tree for more information. But don't wait, the ranks of Valorous are filling up fast. Okay. Continue the set. Search the middens by Ambassador Tywin. Fell down. Oh! Things should be.
Prince Naaman sent someone to the embassy. We have to leave before we're discovered.
Oh, too late.
On your feet. You're coming with me.
And now return to
Why?
Elden.
Where are you taking me?
To King Commodore and Eridon, where you'll answer for crimes against the Dominion.
You'll have me killed and served for dinner.
Right, wait, yes. Right, back to the Elden Root.
Lend a helping hand.
Oh, don't fall down there. Okay. Right. We go up here. The Elden Root. Guess we're going back to the throne room, probably. In here, straight ahead, yes. Place is always busy. Grahtwood's a popular place. There are definitely zones in Elder Scrolls Online. We rarely see another player. Oh, for the king. Good day, king.
You've returned. What have you learned of the Khajiit embassy?
Ambassador Tywin conspired against the Dominion.
Oh, good. Nothing I enjoy more than talk of conspiracy. Did the ambassador have a manifesto? They usually have manifestos. No matter. I trust you resolved it.
I captured Ambassador Tywin.
Splendid. I'll allow you the honor of informing Prince Naemon. Why not tell him the duly selected High Elf ambassador was working against the very Dominion she pledged to support? I'll sit in my throne and try not to gloat.
Goodbay. Alright, where's the prince? Oh, he's here. Returned, prince.
I heard what you told the king. Ambassador Tarinway a traitor? Disgraceful. Makes the rest of us look bad. But the Dominion owes you its thanks. As Queen Iren's representative in Eldenroot, the duty falls to me.
Ooh, that's good, because we were talking about solving murders. What would be a good name for like a murder-solving team or duo in the world of Elder Scrolls, and Elder Scrolls Online? So you think about shows you might have seen, one that comes to my head, Rosemary in Time, but what would be a good name for an Elder Scrolls Online themed? There was a TV show set in Elder Scrolls Online that was about solving murders. Interested to hear anyone's thoughts on what names that'd be. What will happen to Ambassador Tywin?
We'll interrogate Ambassador Tarinway until we know the extent of her treason. Then she'll die, as all traitors must. But no matter. Your efficiency in resolving this matter was commendable, and the Dominion rewards its servants.
Complete quest.
Ambassador Tarinway's betrayal could not have been more absolute. She knew the details of the ratification ceremony, which puts Queen Iren at risk. It's my sister's own fault. She thought to appease the Silvenar and the Main by agreeing to this foolish process.
What do you mean?
The ratification ceremony ends with the orrery, an ancient device beneath Eldenroot. It will divine Queen Iren's capacity to become Empress, or some such. But Ambassador Tarinway assisted in the preparations. I must assume she tried to sabotage the proceedings.
Will you cancel the ceremony?
Doing so would make Queen Iren look weak. No, we must proceed. You've proven your competence, so I'll ask you to speak with Melaras. He's an expert on the orrery and knows what must be done. Quite pleasant once you grow accustomed to the smell.
I'll speak with Melaras.
The preparations for this ratification ceremony seem endless, but I'm up to the task.
Goodbye. Oh, right next. Like, how close is that person? Like, I'm just here.
Please don't mind Prince Naemon. Ambassador Turinwe's betrayal is a shock to us all. But no matter, the orrery must work flawlessly for the Queen. That's what we will ensure.
What do you know of the orrery?
Enough to be of service. The orrery hasn't functioned as intended for ages. We planned to use some rather delicate magic to trick it into operation. But if Prince Naaman believes there was sabotage, we must look to an alternative method.
What sort of alternative?
Why, we'll look to the past. According to legend, the orrery required a skilled operator, an alien source of power, and a divine spark before it would function. Without all three, it won't do anything but spin.
Sounds
quite pretty, but not very useful.
Who can operate the orrery?
Conservator Daraneth maintains the orrery and has studied the alien monitoring rituals. Unfortunately, she was called away to South Point for a personal matter. If you can locate her and convince her to return, we'll have our operator.
Explain what you mean by divine spark.
I've researched this a bit. Really, you need to be in 3 places at once. Simple, right? But the Fallen Esti winter site is rumored to hold a relic of the Khajiiti thief god. For our purposes, Radchin's mantle will serve as the divine spark, if it's truly there, of course.
Alright, I know why you need to find.
Wonderful! Have anything you find sent directly to the orrery. Once everything is in place, we can begin the ratification ceremony. And do refrain from referring to Conservator Daraneth as a missing element.
Goodbye. Okay, we need to find Conservator Daraneth, cover the heart of Anumaral, and retrieve Rahishin's man. Who comes up with all these words? Right, let's have a look at the map and see where everything is. We do top to bottom, folks? Yeah. Let's go here first. Okay. I didn't even look to see which quest was the top one, but
General Indare is a hero. There's no way she'd abandon Haven to pirates.
Right. Top one is seek out the heart of Animal in the Recollery of Stars. Ooh. Nice. And I found that by accident. Right. There's a way shrine somewhere here. Try and handy make life much easier in the future, so we don't have to keep running as far. Very close to the location. Get that now. There we go. Get the heart of. Okay. Keep your eyes peeled, everyone. So in this circle somewhere. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, over here.
So much to report, I don't know where to start.
We'll pick up side quests if we're not currently on a quest. Okay. is it in here though? Oh. Oh, master difficulty. Did I get it? Nice. Here. We go in there, do we? All it says is pick up the hard armor and directly upstairs. It can't be in there, can it? That's directly ruined. That's probably gonna be a side quest. Unless it is in that dungeon thing, I can't see it. Usually if you need to go in some outside somewhere, it'd have marked it. That is directly upstairs. Right, let's head into that building and see if it's in there. Let's have a nosy, poke our nose and see if official stories of the first Empress State when Empress Elise is supposed to happen. Okay, it's not marked here. Okay. Checking. Let's look around. Someone should be marked with like a white symbol above their head. Somewhere around here. Could be anywhere in this circle, to be honest. If the journal gives any more quest details. Oh. This says seek out the heart of Tamriel. In there. Mountain, have a look around. Okay. Anyone knows where this one is? Let me know. Could be anywhere in this circle. I just assumed it was. Those temples were. Pick out the heart of animal in the rector upstairs. That building there is the rector upstairs. I don't imagine. I can't imagine it's this. No, because that's definitely a different. When that's icon, that's a different quest. So the rector upstairs. I don't think it's in that temple. Yeah, because the white circle disappears as soon as you get up here. Obviously not in there. Hope they haven't got it. I'm not going to steal from them, I just wanted to check. We told this person just do the side quest? This way, usually when you walk around a place like this, like if you get near to something, the icon pops up. Yeah. Well, you know what? We could pick up the side quest and do it while we're here. Any suggestions in chat? Usually it's the game I don't have any issues with, but one's not been very clear on where the this heart is.
Doing something with Magic-y?
Yeah, let's just do the side quest and see where we go.
A fellow seeker of knowledge. I can tell by the glint in your eye. The Reliquary of Stars is a marvelous find, is it not?
The quest we were doing, basically we had to come here and get the heart of something. It's in that white circle, so every time I go up to that dungeon, it's not there. There has to be somewhere in this circle, but nothing's popping up, so I'm wondering if we just do the side quest, then we can come back to that one. Because I've got to get all the quests done in this area anyway, so... What's interesting about the ruin?
Why, it recently came alive, though perhaps awake is the more appropriate word. One of my fellow Mages Guild scholars leads the excavation if you care to learn more. Come to think of it, I haven't seen Lara Nalda or her assistants in quite some time.
Should that concern you?
Suppose it's a bit troubling. Say, would you happen to be headed into the ruins? I have this report to finish, but if you could check on Lara Nalda, it'd set my mind at ease.
Okay, this is handy. This quest goes in the ruins, so if the other thing is in the ruins. The thing is, when you're doing one quest, you'll still get like the icons for other quests. Things you need to pick up anyway, so...
I'd love to chat more, but I really must finish this report. My fellows in the Elden Root Mages Guild are chomping at the bit to
Whether
learn
he
more
knows
of our
something about
findings.
the heart. Have you heard of something called the Heart?
Yes, of course. Every dabbler in proto-alien literature knows. Many believe it's a metaphorical contrivance, but Lara Nalda thinks it's located in the walls of this ruin. If she wants to end such a promising career, more funding for the rest of us.
So it might be in the ruins. What do you mean?
Ooh, I'm sure she can explain her ridiculous theories better than I.
Okay. Into the ruins we go anyway for this quest. And there's a chance we might find the thing we need for the other quest, so... Win-win. Go check it out. Oh, look. See, if the other thing was here, there would be like a circle or a marker, so... What makes me think the heart isn't in here, but maybe this quest will lead us to the heart.
If you're trying to sneak up on me, you have some competition. These flying books can be maddeningly silent when they want to be.
Flying books sneak up on you?
Sometimes in pairs. They slam shut on your ear tips, then flutter off. It seems half the library has tormented us since we tripped the wards. I've been trying to settle things down, but it's slow going without my assistance.
Where are your assistants?
Tedrini headed to explore the Flesh Gardens. Once the wards broke, I sent Behilir to fetch him. Neither returned. Mages Guild protocol says I should remain in place until aid arrives. I'm hoping that's you.
I know, your ear tips. What a weird thing to describe. I'm guessing it means like your earlobes? Are those your ear tips? Or was it the top of your ear? Where's your ear tips, everyone? I'll find your assistant.
Do be careful out there. These books are harmless enough, but they aren't the only things flitting about in the dark.
What do you mean?
Everything was quiet when we arrived, but bones and other refuse littered the halls. With the wards broken, it wouldn't surprise me if more than books are moving about.
I'm just going to ask everyone about this heart of Anu Marrow. Maybe someone knows.
Are you, then? The Mages Guild petitioned the court of King Commodore and Eridan for months before we were allowed to excavate. And now you hope to waltz through and collect the heart of Anumaril for yourself? Why would you possibly need it? Oh, I suppose that's a good enough reason. We've scoured the ruins from top to bottom and haven't seen so much as a glimmer. But if we do find it, the Mages Guild would be more than happy to aid Queen Irene.
Right, let's find these lost people. They think it's not in here, then. And this, where this heart is a mystery upon itself. Ooh, let's go forwards first. Flesh garden.
Another petitioner, so soon after the other. If it would hold still, I could capture its likeness.
Look, this weird ghost.
So many fleshlings running through the halls. Such obstreperous creatures. You seem a fine specimen. I don't think I have one of your kind in my garden.
I love how it's really creepy, and then you're just like, I'm just looking for someone. I'm looking for Tedrin.
Oh, and it speaks. I just finished a Tedrini, some of my finest work between you and me, though you couldn't possibly appreciate the detail.
How do I get him out of your garden?
Why, you need to entertain me. There are a variety of chests throughout the gardens. I placed your friend's soul in one of them. See if you find it before my posing retinue tears you to pieces.
Lovely. Are you a ghost?
Hardly. My masters found there were certain difficulties in allowing me to roam this place unfettered. So they split me from my body. In this form I can go where I please, but I can't touch anything directly. It's quite upsetting.
What are you exactly?
The caretaker. I preserve everything against the ravages of time. Scrolls and books are easy. But the aliens themselves, they resisted at first, but they saw things my way in time. Have a look around you.
Goodbye. Right. Let's have a look. Right, so we've got search these silver chests for parts of his soul, maybe? Oh, it's most unpleasant. Also, I think some people being frozen. Oh no, no, I was tricked. I thought they were frozen in time. Another marker here for something. I thought it's one letter above. Where do I hack it? Just finish this soul first. The statue of a male elf is significantly less worn than the others. Press the gem containing Terran's soul to its forehead.
You perfidious slime! You'll rule the... What? You're not... And I'm... What happened?
Ukazai turned you into a statue.
Ukazi.
Yes.
Why does that name sound familiar? Perhaps... No, I've lost it. Wait, where is La Ronalda?
She's at your camp. She sent me to find you.
Good. That's good. Then it hasn't been too long. I really should head back, get my bearings. Don't worry about me. I know the way back.
The Hellion is still missing.
Wasn't he back at the camp? I suppose La Ronalda would know where he's off to. Always getting lost, that one.
Goodbye. Right, we need to find the Hellion. If I can get up to this place. Behind. There's a torn letter up there. In a different room, let's... You know what, let's circle around here. Maybe it's through one of these doors. Let's have a look. Ball of wisdom. Oh. Spooky ghost people. Still looking for this heart as well. Yeah, this game, I feel like there's some of the side missions can be pretty fleshed out themselves.
My magic will destroy you.
Oh, there's something though. One letter. A broken bit of metal rests atop an ancient letter. Read the letter. My love, I can stand it no longer. For I have rebunked you. My heart yearns for your touch. To utter such words aloud is sacrilege. I put these words down in hope to find them. Find my second page, and you will find the mate. Take the metal and the letter. Okay. I want to continue with the other quest. Lost instead. Lost instead? Yeah. Where are we going? Oh, there's something down this way. Oh, ghosts. Oh, one's here and
Blasted Zarxus.
second
I know
page.
I shouldn't have. Oh,
If you love me as truly as you profess, come to me. I will wait for you forever if I must. Peace of me awaits you, but not by these mates of metal. Look for the silver coffin. Oops, sword. Oh, let's see what this bit. Oh, it's Behelu.
Hello? You aren't an illusion, are you?
No, Larananda sent me to find you.
Thank the stars. You have to get me out of here. It seems I set off an ancient trap, but I think I've determined how those strange lights channel their energy, and how to turn it against them.
How'd you expect me? I expect to do that.
Once trapped, strange creatures covered in eyes and tentacles descended from above. They reinforced the sconces with foul magic from their largest eyes. Those eyes are key. Extract one and use it to refocus the lights. It should break the binding.
What sort of creatures are they?
I don't know. Daedra, I expect? The horrors of Oblivion aren't my specialty. You'll know those floating beasts if you see them. They have many tentacles and seem quite nimble. Like netches, but covered in eyeballs.
Goodbye. Okay, where do I acquire this, Why water eye? In the next room. Oh, now we got more.
Let me go.
Oh, check. Locker. Oh. Do we need to get the eyeball from this water? Back into your room.
Blasted Zarxus. I know I shouldn't have. Oh, another one?
At least I only have to get one eye. Oh. One more. 3.
Oh, my arms. I thought they were going to fall off. I'm glad the eyeball was worth it. So good when a theory works in practice, you know?
You weren't certain it would work.
I was certain it was a good theory. All part of the scholarly process, my friend. But never mind that. I should thank you for your timely rescue. I'll head back to our camp. I cannot wait to tell Laranalda what happened here.
Goodbye. Okay, let's check the journal quickly, because that... Where's the... Follow the voice. Right, let's do that one for a second. Because that one might be in here. Might as well get all the quests done that are in the same area. If you read the book, sometimes you can learn something.
I'm the one.
Or level up a particular skill or something. Watch it.
hold my lock of hair, yet you are not him. Why follow the words of another? Do you bring me a message from him? Is he delayed?
No, your lover is long dead.
Oh no. I hoped we would join together in one last embrace, before triggering our death with my voice. But I whispered his name aloud as I waited. Was that enough to collapse the stones? I should go now.
Like how I get murdered Mason's boot. Thanks. What I want. My love, we cannot be together. I am Aelid, you a mere slave. I am 1,000 times your better. The world knows this, I know this, even you know this, in your simple way. But do not despair, I found a way of us to be equal in all things. Nothing shall keep us apart. Eredin. Okay, where are we going now? Where's Pop? We're gonna have to go. Oh, there's a shortcut. So. Go with ghosts.
Set it ablaze!
Yeah, let's go. Yeah, ghost. Oh, I didn't even check to see what the daily endeavors were today. Let's have a quick look at daily endeavors. Let's see if there's anything that's possible. Okay, poisons and then the 2 jewels. I can do that afterwards. Right. Continue on with the adventure of Grahtwood. Go.
You found Tedrini?
Am I in trouble?
Yes, let me talk to the right person.
Ah, good. Everyone back in one place. I was beginning to worry.
I rescued your assistant.
And not a moment too soon. I managed to subdue one of the tomes. It's proven most enlightening.
Complete quest.
The Reliquary of Stars was created to preserve knowledge. This we already knew. But the book speaks of a deeper level, closed off from the rest of the ruin. I suspected the Heart of an Umbral was hidden somewhere in the ruin, and now I know where.
Where is it?
If this description is accurate, the entrance lies somewhere in the Hall of Might. But there's something else. Would you come with me?
Alright. Okay. Roll, okay. This is different to some zones I've done so far, because usually the zones do a quest, and usually it doesn't make you have to pick up another quest to find something. So this is the first time I've come across, anyway, having to do another quest. Complete part of another previous quest. Or maybe they just changed things. Maybe they thought that was too... Okay, usually one quest, like when I did Galen and High Isle, usually you just do the quest, and when you finish that quest, it just leads to the next quest.
When you went searching for my assistants, did you see anyone else? Anyone intelligent, I mean. Spectres don't count.
There was a Daedra named Ukezai in the Flesh Cat.
Damn. That's what I was afraid of. The book mentions her specifically, some sort of caretaker. Her specialty was... well, there's no easy way around it. She controlled the minds of others. It seems even the Aeliads feared her.
Do you think she's controlling your...
Maybe. Tedrini hasn't been the same since he returned. He's normally so enthusiastic about his studies, but he's withdrawn into himself. It's downright unsettling watching him suffer like this.
What do you want me to do about it?
I'd like to run some simple tests for signs of Daedric influence. While I do so, would you bring Behilir with you to search the Hall of Might? I suspect the Heart of an Umbral lays within its walls.
Alright.
Wonderful. If this tome is correct, there's a passageway hidden in the library. I'm sure you and Behilir will find it.
Goodbye.
I heard my name. What do you need?
Behilia, our friend needs your help in the Hall of Might.
The Hall of Might! So you think we found it? Oh, exhilarating!
Right, the Hall of Might we
Lead
go.
away, my friend.
We're already on it.
Ah! What is that?
There's some skeletons, of course.
Where did you learn to fight like that?
From the Elder Scrolls Online. Now the other hall had ghosts, not skeletons. Skeletons have gold. Oh.
Where are they coming from? You make it look so easy.
Oh. Grab this book.
Not searching.
The Black Year. We know that Ukazai, first tired of her duty, and began eliciting her entertainment from unsuspecting Mir. Perhaps it was passing fancy before its accumulation. If it was, this went undetected by her master. In monsoon season, when the stride was full and even the great oaks fought to keep the soul beneath them, the master of archives and half his assistants opened the mighty doors to the reliquary there. Taking flasks from their hips, they drank deep, turning to stone in the threshold. Propped open by petrified forms, there was nothing to stop the rain. 8 months of wet exposure to the elements, and even our best kept tomes bobbing like lilies, awash in a tempestuous sea. When asked what led her to forsake her duty, Ukase laughed and dismissed us as fools. As punishment, we stripped her of physical shell. She would no longer freely tread our halls with knowledge to keep her occupied. By the heart of Amarula, we bound her in our deepest vaults, where she must be content to watch, to listen, sir. Okay. We love books in this game. Remnants of Croyd. When Alicia's rebellion sent the Heartland Lords fleeing from their manses, they took their knowledge with them, while some fled to the fens of the Black Marsh, and others to the northern reaches. Most flew to Valenwood. After many years amongst the Bosmere, they amassed a storehouse of information. Realizing a need to preserve our knowledge against the ages, they excavated a cavern east of the mighty Stride. There, in its alabaster depths, they carved great halls and sealed them against the ravages of erosion and time. They summoned our greatest architect to do things, and the great enchantment was placed upon its walls to starve of putrefaction and decay. The ruins would stand until the white gold tower fell to dust and bone in the ashes of old Sirid. They would deliver our memory for generations to come and seal us as the immortal masters of Tamriel itself. Goodness, you love these books. Keepers of tomes. In time we realized we required a guardian, one of an ageless and our repository, to ward our historians against Lorkhan's children, all-consuming march. We scoured the plains of oblivion in such a search of being. Many were found wanting. Some the right hands of the Daedric princes, others less known denizens of the darkest corner. In time, the one for whom we searched found us. Ukase was her name, a mighty Demora of great skill, capable of preserving the most delicate substances against the vitriol of a most destructive conjurations. We summoned Ukase and bound her to this space for so long as its stones would last. She would walk its halls and explore our most well-guarded secrets in exchange for her stewardship. We bound her to the foundation and the very ground beneath, so powerful that this binding that she will remain long after the ruins have crumbled to dust. We trust her to keep her task for what is time to Daedra.
Over here! There's a draft coming from this bookcase!
The bookcase is protected by an ancient grate. Yet there seem to be books missing from its shelves. Examine the empty locations. Each space is marked by a faint groove as a book. Okay, let's go for the Keeper of Tomes. Nothing happened. Okay, place the remnant. Nope. Place the black here. Nope. Remove the books and start again. Remnants of Croyd. Black here. Nope. Okay, it's Remnants of Croyd. Tomes. Black here. Okay, shudders a bit as you push the book into place. Goodbye.
You've done it!
Boom.
The heart of a numeral. I never thought I'd hold it.
In my own 2 hands. Well, puppet hands count as my hands.
Oh god, it's possessed.
Power. It's exquisite. And I have you to thank. And now, I really must take this Behelia puppet for a stroll. Let's see how fast it can run.
That was a funny run, wasn't it? Okay, let's avoid everyone else, but just chasing this.
I'm nearly free after all these years.
Don't get away from me.
Once I have my body back, the mortals
Keep running.
will suffer. I'll make them move. I don't have time.
Hold the mind switch.
This really is too easy.
Behelia, what are you doing? What happened? Why did Behelia sound so strange?
Ukase controls him. He has the heart of Animaru.
Behelia suggested Tadrini was under her control. A ruse, and one I should have seen. But if Ukase has the heart of a numeral, she can use it to restore her spirit to her body. We have to get it back.
Did you see where she went?
Through the door. We've never been able to open it, and I don't know where it leads. Quickly, after her. I'll attempt to restore the wards here, should you fail. We can't allow a Daedra to wreak havoc with the heart of a numeral.
Goodbye. Okay, through the door we go. Halloween bolt. Front is there. I wish I had that name.
And with one final shift. Yes, it's working. I can see it.
Good. At least we found the heart. Blood red crystals call to touch. Tiny streams of energy flow from your hand into crimson depths. Okay, now we've got a boss fight. Hands up.
Where is that ugly thing? It should be here. You, Captain?
Boss fight time. And are you sure? Oh no.
Is it over?
Over here. I've got to absorb.
You'll have to try harder than that.
Okay, I got it. We've got to absorb things to bring back the killer.
You think me defeat you so easily?
You were amazing.
We done it?
No, not again.
Oh. Absorbing time.
That one was satisfying.
Okay, now this door. lot more work to get that hard than I was expecting. I was expecting the main story mission just like, collect these 3 things, just pick something up.
You! I hadn't thought you'd make it out alive. Ukezi must have been formidable alone.
Ukezi.
With the heart of a numeral in her hands, I can hardly imagine. You do have it, don't you?
Yes, I have it right here.
Wonderful. When all the flying books fell, I knew it had left the ruins. I'll return it to the Elden Root Mages Guild, per our agreement with the king. We won't need to worry about Daedra finding it there.
King Cameron Aradan needs it brought directly to the Ori.
Very well. So they're really going through with it, are they? I'd pay my weight in gold to see the Ori working.
Wish I knew what the Ori was.
I'll personally ensure it reaches there without further trouble, don't you fear.
What will you do now?
After I return it to the Orrery, perhaps I can research its properties once the ceremony is complete. If the Queen allows, of course. I'm not one to stand in the way of royalty.
Complete quest. Okay. Right, next place. Way down here. The Sharaj's mantle. This could be. At least we know now, when we get there, the chance we need to do another side quest. Anyway, let's have a quick check of our quests. We've done 10 of the 38 quests. I think some of those were like multiple side quests in there. Okay. We're getting there.
My magic will destroy you.
Okay, let's go. Dude. Remember, feel free to come and join me. We're on the Xbox European servers of the Elder Scrolls Online. Oh. Got stuck over here for some reason. And we are currently working on becoming Grahtwood Adventurer because one of the houses we want requires the Grahtwood Adventurer achievement. I don't know why I'm trying to jump up there. And this step's right. Okay, right, we're in the zone here. Okay, that's the castle there. So let's castle on this one. Rashin's
Help! Oh, help me! Get me out of here!
Let's go to the castle first. Let's do side quest. Ooh. Oh, facing. Is it there? Right, let's have a look at the whatever's in here. Yeah. There's so many frost bolts in. Okay, so that might have been a witch shrine here. Let's go and grab it first because it'll make our lives much easier. Here we go. Boom. I think it's gonna be saying. You know what? Let's pick up that side quest because I'm feeling it. Gonna be related.
If that doesn't scare them, nothing will.
I have no idea where that side quest is. Yeah. I don't want to go in that cave, and it turns out there's a side quest in the cave as well. One thing you learn from this game: most caves, delves, dungeons have a quest. Where was that quest? Under here?
Help!
Yeah.
Oh, help! Soldiers. Soldiers everywhere. They turn our holy site into a slave camp. Get out of here while you still can.
What soldiers?
Dominion soldiers. They're led by General Indare, the Jade Butcher of Cormount. They forced us to dig for them, to uproot the soil. They're looking for something buried deep in the ground.
You know what they want?
One of the soldiers called it Rochin's mantle.
Right, we'll learn a lesson
Fred
here.
Raylor
Take the
seemed
side missions
really
and Grahtwood.
concerned. He asked me to go to Elden Root and warn the Mages Guild. I've never seen him so worried.
I'll talk to Brella and see what's going on.
Raylor is near those glowing
Raylor.
stones. Be careful!
Yeah, let's go and talk to Brella.
You aren't with the pilgrims, are you? Then perhaps you can be of assistance. General Indare scours this place for Rajin's mantle, but the relic must be kept from her hands. Either she misunderstands the dangers, or she thinks they don't apply to her.
Why don't you want General Indare to find it?
I'm concerned about its misuse. Unless you're prepared to handle them correctly, relics such as these can corrode you. I would tell General Indare myself, but I don't trust her intentions. Not after she pressed these pilgrims into service.
Queen Amren needs Rahi's mantle for her ratification ceremony.
Then she's in luck. I served the 8 divines before joining the Mages Guild. I know what must be done to safely transport a relic such as Rajin's mantle. We'll just need to find it before General Indare does.
Where shall we start looking?
The Falinesti faithful believe the Welkin stones hold the memories of the walking city. Earlier, I heard soldiers speaking of the same stones. If you can see me past the frost trolls, perhaps we can see what the stones have to do with Rajin's mantle.
Okay, goodbye. Right. Bring Bella to the Welkin stone. Over here somewhere? Oh, yeah, this is the stone.
Let's see what these stones reveal.
A small stone. Okay, next stones. Oh. Next.
Who are you? What brings you here?
To the next stone. Go on, Braylor. Power the stones up.
There must be more to see.
Yep. Yeah, Braylor, you just walk on there.
I cannot sleep, and my husband will not wake. What cruel jest is this?
Say the word, Lady Nerume. I will allow you to sleep in my bed.
Scoundrel! You think to steal me from my husband? From the city I call home?
I only stole your sleep, which I gifted to your husband. His inattention must make him harder to love.
What would you know of love, monster? You have none of it, and you will have none of me.
Your protests ring hollow, Lady Nerume. We shall see how much when I steal you away from husband and home.
Oh, he doesn't sound like a nice person, does he? Right. Next stone. Planet stones. There you go. Braylor, do your thing.
What else can we learn?
Come to me, my little snowbird.
What have you done? Where am I?
This vault, I built it to hold a precious treasure deep below your walking city. I will keep you safe and away from interference.
Why have you done this? Is your heart as cold as this chamber?
Really?
Your heart is cold, Lady Nerume. Warming it to Rajin's shadow will unlock the prison built of your denial.
Never. I would rather freeze until time's end than share one warm moment with you.
So be it. This vault shall forever hold your frozen heart. I leave my mantle to conceal the shame you caused me. Farewell, Nerume.
Now we know why the fallen Esti faithful were forced to dig. We should speak of this.
Hey, Brenlo, we will speak of this. Speak.
General Endari was certain she'd find Rajin's mantle beneath the fallen Esti winter site. She made the fallen Esti faithful dig for that frozen vault. It seems they have uncovered it. And it would certainly explain the frost trolls.
How can we find Raji's mantle before General Endare?
Perhaps Kirtor can help. The fallen Esti faithful aren't led by anyone, but after the soldiers arrived, he worked to keep tempers calm. He may know where to find the vault.
Where do we find Kirtor?
Last I saw, he was in an encampment near the dig site. Mostly fallen Esti faithful with a handful of soldiers. We should avoid the site itself. The frost trolls are down there.
What can you tell me about the Valley Festive faithful?
They're peaceful sorts. Most believe their faith will one day draw the walking city back from wherever it disappeared.
How would they do that?
You'd be better off asking them to explain their own delusion. I've noted it's not a religious experience for everybody. Some use the annual pilgrimage to hold a revel in Fallen Esti's honor. Any excuse to celebrate.
Goodbye. Right, find the color Mystic Camp. Here someone? Is that the one? Is that the one? No, what's that? That's the... Okay, it's around here. So, oh, is it here? Oh, here we go.
You travel with Braylor. He has proven himself a friend to the fallen Esti faithful. There are questions written upon your faces. What is it you seek?
I'm looking for Rajin's mantle.
As was General Endare. When our digging revealed existing tunnels, she pulled us back to our camp before taking her soldiers to the dig site below. Then the frost trolls emerged from the caves. They slaughtered most soldiers left behind.
You know where General Endare went?
We were already at our camp. I know she led soldiers into one of the caves, but not which one. Take care should you seek her out. You'll need to descend into the dig site.
Bye. The digs. Okay. Oh, that's multiple cave.
You have to break away.
Go for this northern cave then. Oh, the frost creature.
Anyone else? Are you another soldier? Come to loose trolls upon the Valenwood?
You should like Lady Narumi. Why are you made of ice? You sound like Lady Narumi. But why are you made of ice?
How can so many know my name after all these years? Yes, I am Narame. I hope to stem the tide of frost trolls by sealing their egress. But ice is the only form I may take beyond the walls of my prison. Tell me why you are here.
I'm looking for Rajin's mantle.
You are not the first. General Indare broke through to my prison in search of the same. I will aid you in seeking Regine's mantle, but only if you swear to free me.
Why do you need my help?
Regine's mantle is the key to my prison beneath the Fallenesti winter site. If I but touch its hem, it will steal all my hatred for Regine's shadow and fill the void with love. I'll make lute strings of his innards first. Only another may safely free me. A cruel and spiteful jest.
Tell me where to go.
There is another cave, sealed by a frost-covered door. It leads to my prison. If you swear to free me, I will allow you inside to speak of Regine's mantle.
Where? Into the vault? Where's the vault? The vault. It's a bit weird how there's a cave full of snow.
We did it!
Hopefully this vault's got what we need. Into the vault.
There. Come. Let us speak of Regine's mantle.
There's broken ice. Enemies.
This way! I'm in here! My prison holds me in complete solitude for centuries. Yet 2 visitors arrive on the same day. But we have little time. General Indari has pushed deeper into the prison.
How should we proceed?
Take this ring. It's my wedding band. It's the one thing I hold dear in this wretched place. Should you bring it to the inner vault, I can join you in icy form. I'll warn you of the dangers and aid you against them.
What if General Indare has Rajin's mantle? Are you asking me to fight a Dominion general?
You swore you would free me! Forgive me. The promise of freedom ruins my manners. You should do what you must, and what you are willing. I will not press you to betray who you are, not on my account.
Ready to go. Enter the inner vault. Do it. Okay, Ration's mantle. Skeleton time. Okay, let's follow around.
General Indari's soldiers were no match for the inner vault. Step carefully.
Oh, I'm in this room.
underestimate us.
You'll never take it from me!
What's
Who
my
are
name?
you? And why are you dragging that frost witch behind you? Out with it!
I'm here for Rajin's mantle.
You? I'm a decorated general of the Aldmeri Dominion, a hero to my people. Who better qualified to wield the power of a god?
Queen Arens needs it for her ratification ceremony.
But I found Rajin's mantle. Why should Queen Iren be the one to wear it? I've been fighting since before she was born.
Intimidate. Rajin's mantle is controlling you. You're a Dominion general. Snap out of it.
You're right. We were overrun. I thought to use its power to slay our foes, but I couldn't stop. I killed my own soldiers. I can feel it, bringing my shadow to life. You must stop me, no matter the cost.
Alright, I'll do as you ask.
No. You're trying to trick me. Trick the trickster god, huh? I can see through your lies. I won't give it to you or anyone. You'll fall to Rajin's shadow.
Bye. Okay, boss fight time.
So much better than reading.
You cannot survive Rajin's shadow.
I love watching the big tough ones
You've done
fall.
it. Grab Rajin's mantle so you might free me.
Okay, let's get out of here. Get out of here.
I can't believe my eyes. You hold it in your hands. Now to break my bonds from this horrid prison.
How can I free?
Removing Rajin's mantle from the inner vault weakened the magic of the prison. Now you must break it, once and for all.
What do I need to do?
Rajin's mantle is a slippery thing, especially with enchantments that bind its bearer. Place it upon the brazier at the heart of this room, and it will smother the curse upon me. Have no fear. The relic will come to no harm.
Alright, I'll bring it.
Soon I'll leave this place and return to my home. I'd nearly lost all hope.
Bye-bye. Okay, is this special thing on this fire?
Lady Nehrume, you denied my love, and now I deny your journey home. If you beg my forgiveness, convincingly, I'll return the walking city from where I stole it.
What? Could that filth spirit away all of fallenness? He took the walking city? He took my home? Or is this another of his lies?
What will you do?
What else can I do but seek my home? But everything is so different now. General Indare mentioned an Aldmeri Dominion, yet I don't know what that means. Without someone to guide me, I may as well prostrate myself before Rajin's shadow.
Why not ask Burlaw? He told me about Rajin's mantle.
Truly? Then I must find this Braylor and see what he knows of Fallen Esti. I should seek him out, and see the sky again with my own eyes.
Alright. Let's talk to Braylor. Talk to Braylor before we raid our lovely streamers. One of our lovely streamers out there. I'll just tell you in a bit more what we might be doing the next few weeks. First, let's talk to Braylor. Where's Braylor? Our pump system is confusing. Yeah.
You say the frost trolls? Forgive me for stating the obvious, but you're alive! We heard some terrible noises in the caves below. What happened?
I have Rajin's mantle.
And you freed Lady Nehrume? She's quite agreeable, and could prove to be a living repository of knowledge regarding the walking city. I hope General Endare didn't give you any trouble.
Rajin's mantle drove her mad. I had to kill her.
I see. I don't know why she did all of this, but she was once a hero. I can't imagine her soldiers will take it well. But as you see, such relics are dangerous. I can deliver it to the Elden Root Mages Guild where its powers can be contained.
Queen Aren needs it for her ratification ceremony.
I'll alert the Ultima Embassy when I've returned to Elden Root. Once I have it at the Mages Guild, I'll see if I can discern a safer way to handle it during a ratification ceremony.
Alright, here it is.
Excellent. I can't bear to think of the outcome had you not been here. But no matter. Lady Nerume and I will return to Elden Root as soon as it's safe.
Complete quest. Cool. There you go. Before we raid our lovely streamers, I will continue with this at another point as well on stream. But as always, if you have any requests or like any particular games you would like to see me stream, just hit us up on our social pages. And my socials on here. Which also includes Fred's. There's a link to Fred's on that Linktree link as well. But we're on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. No worries, I'm just about to wrap up and do a raid. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Fred's. Obviously, you can help support us on Patreon and through Twitch subscriptions and donations on Ko-fi. If I've missed any socials, we're all in that link anyway. And we're going to raid one of our lovely streamers. But thank you very much, everyone, for joining us. Sort of coming back to stream, enjoying, helping me out on some Grahtwood adventuring. Hopefully, I'll get that achievement. And like I said, we'll do some more Elder Scrolls Online, but we don't just stream Elder Scrolls Online. We stream a mixture of games, both new and retro. Like I said, just hit us up with what games you would like to see. I can see what I can do. Like to see a mixture of stuff. Let's go to the outro screen. Thank you, Meggie.Pop. Thank you very much to everyone who's joined today. Hopefully you can hear an outro song. It is not playing for me. You want that, sir? That's working for me now. Awesome. And which of our lovely streamers is on? But I haven't raided anyone in ages, and because it's been so busy lately, I've not even had a chance to watch any of the streamers that I follow. So it feels like it's been a long. Probably hasn't been that long, but when you're busy doing other stuff, it just suddenly seems like ages. And no one is on. Wow. Well, let's raid the ducks instead then. Right. Just bear with us a second while I remember how to raid. Yeah, here we go. So yeah, thank you very much for joining us. I will add Fred's into this text thing here. I just have to update it. Also, we're on YouTube as well. So a big thank you to everyone, and we'll see you next time. Keep posting. I usually post what I'll be doing on Monday. It's been a little bit different at the moment, but I will let you know. If you just keep an eye on our social networks, I'll drop a message to say when I'm on next. I will see you next time. Bye.